Hey, yo, peace. What's good, y'all? This your big homie, Big Mike checking in. Real Talk TV, man. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope your families are doing well. It's late night here at work, man. I'm a little tired, but, I just had a little something on my mind I wanted to share with you guys, man. Yeah, to my recent subscribers, my new, loyal subs, thank y'all so much for y'all support. I appreciate it. And if you're not sub watching this video, man, first off, thanks for watching anyway, whether you subscribe or not, but I hope you do subscribe. Right there at the bottom right corner, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you be aware when I drop another video. Hit the like button, show your support for the video, and hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this video, all right? Yeah, so I want to talk to you guys about this video that I saw not long ago from Willie D's channel, Willie D Live. I watch him quite often. He's an OG in the game, former rapper from the rap group The Ghetto Boys. I grew up listening to The Ghetto Boys when I was young, man, and he does YouTube videos, man. If you get a chance, check him out, Willie D Live. He's a very wise, OG in the game, man. I like listening to him. But anyway, he was speaking on this topic of a female pedophile, basically. This female pedophile was, I think, 22 years old, if I'm not mistaken, 22 years old, and got caught in bed with a 14-year-old boy. And to be quite frank, man, I was disturbed by the comments I was reading on that video from all the guys who were supporting that, saying, well, yeah, he's just being a man, and that's what men's supposed to do, and blah, 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 blah. Now, I do understand being a man myself. I understand that's just the world we live in. You're going to have, more people in society that praises a young man for sleeping with a much older woman than if the tables were turned. We all know if it's a much older man and a 14-year-old girl, oh man, they be ready to throw this dude under the jail. They be ready to have him hang by a tree. You know what I'm saying? So, the double standard is not fair from that regard, because you gotta think, when it comes to a young boy, like, first of all, let me make this clear before I even get into it. A pedophile is a pedophile is a pedophile is a pedophile. I don't care, male or female. If you're a female and you sleep with young boys, you're just as disgusting, you're just as detestable as an older man who sleeps with young girls. You don't get a pass. At least not in my book, you don't. You don't get a pass because you're a woman sleeping with a younger boy. And that's his right to passage, sleeping with an older woman. Now, I get it, the world we live in, there are more sensitive. The world we live in is a lot more sensitive when it comes to younger girls sleeping with older men. But younger boys, they are... Why doesn't anybody care about when it happens to young boys? It's as if everybody just overlooks that. But let it be a young girl and everybody's like all up in their feelings, want to have a man thrown under the jail. Which I understand. I think that both sides should be held accountable, male and female. Don't get a pass for that. Because when a young boy, and we wonder why these young boys are so desensitized when it comes to sex. We wonder why these young boys have no emotion, rather, when it comes to sexual, feeling. They've been desensitized. We wonder why these younger boys grow up into becoming womanizers. And they grow up with no emotion towards contact with women, because they've been robbed of their purity. They've been robbed of their innocence at a very young age. And we don't seem to understand that. Not everybody, just saying society don't seem to understand that. They seem to think that, it's permissible for a young boy to sleep with an older woman. Now, I understand. I grew up in the hood. I didn't understand what it is. When you see a fine teacher in school and you 13, 14, and your hormones raging, then, hey, I understand. I'm a man myself. I'm not oblivious to that. But what I'm saying is, before I got married, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was out there, man. I was doing my thing. And I can say, honestly, part of what started that was me getting started way too early. I didn't wait until I was much older. I started way earlier than I was supposed to. which desensitized me towards, you know, towards women, basically. It took me years to get over that. So I can speak from that experience. Now, nobody sexually assaulted me, thank God. But just being that I didn't have a healthy perspective of sex, anything like that, I grew up making mistakes, So I can say honestly, from my point of view, that you're crippled. You're crippled in your mentality, when it comes to how you treat women and how you respect women and things like that. Because like when you get involved in that way too early, or in worst cases when you have an older person who takes advantage of you when you're young, then I think that you have a distorted view of what a real relationship, is supposed to look like. So a lot of these boys are growing up that way, even though they think that's the cool thing to do when they're young. They're doing a lot more damage than they really think. I mean, how can you possibly have a healthy relationship with a woman when you get older, when that's been distorted a long time ago? You've been desensitized as a young boy, growing up thinking this is the way you're supposed to treat women, or women supposed to treat you, or whatever the case may be. So I don't give any pedophile a pass, man. Whether you male or female, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. These female pedophiles should be held just as accountable as a male pedophile. Point blank, period. They don't get a pass. And it's crazy how you get all these. Man, I'm not gonna say no more about that. That's just how I feel about it. It's a sick, perverted point of view that society got when it comes to young boys, and it's like the older women get a pass on this stuff. Like I said, if the tables were turned and there's a much older man and a young woman, man, we'd be ready to freaking, like I said, bury this man under the jail. But that's just the way it is. Nobody cares when it concerns young boys. But like I say, understand they feel like that's a rite of passage, but they don't understand this is doing a lot more damage to these young boys than they really think and that they really realize. But hey, what can we do about it? That's just the world we live in. But anyway, I would love to hear you guys' or read you guys' comments on this topic. So if you got something to say on the topic, man, whether you agree or disagree with me, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the video, all right? And if you like the video, show your support by liking the video. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. But that's all I got for this video. Until next time, I love y'all. Y'all be easy, man. This is Big Homie Big Mike checking out. Be blessed, man. Peace.